Third, unconditional surrender. Point about unconditional surrender. You give God an authority, power and authority over your time. Now listen, you thought your time was all your own, didn't you? Well, I will do whatever I please with my time. It's my time. It's my time. Well, let me inform you about something. Exodus 20 and verse 9 says, 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. Yeah, 6 days. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord, thy God. In it you shall not do any work. Now, for all you wannabe Christians, let me inform you, that's the fourth commandment. Let me enlighten you, that's the fourth commandment. There's not 9 commandments for you to keep. There's 10 commandments. Don't exclude this one. Now, do you honestly believe did you think that you could just touch bases with the Lord for 45 minutes on a Sunday, go to church on Sunday and then out the door you go, 45-minute worship service, and you're right back to your regular routine, you're plowing the field and you're mowing the grass and you're cutting down wood, you're doing whatever you want to do. Did you honestly believe that? That you can get by, that God doesn't require on the seventh day in it you shall not do any work. On the seventh day, the Sabbath, which is Saturday. You're not supposed to do any work on that day. What part don't you get about those words? That's the fourth commandment, by the way. Do you not understand it? Can you not comprehend it? In it, you shall not do any work. It's a day of connectivity with God. I mean, do you honestly believe that you can work 7 days a week and still call yourself a Christian? You're working yourself to death. Well, I work 7 days a week. Don't tell me you're a Christian. Save that for some sucker that will believe you, because I don't. There's going to come a time when you meet God, you meet Jesus Christ, and He's going to say to a lot of people, look, you didn't know anything about the Bible. Did you never read the Bible? How can you go to church for 40 years and never stumble across the fourth commandment? That says 6 days shall you labor, but the seventh is the Sabbath. How can you go to church for 40 years and never stumble across that? Do you never read your Bible? Do you never open it up? Do you never blow the dust off of it and read it for yourself? Are you letting somebody else read it for you? Are you letting your preacher interpret the Bible for you and tell you, no, that doesn't matter. That was for the Jews. That's for somebody else. Not for us. No, there's nothing for us. We just sort of enter. We don't do anything. The Sabbath day is the day of connectivity with God. It's a 24-hour period. Your time is not all your own. God owns the Sabbath day. God has given you 6 days to do whatever you need to do. You see, the real problem with this is what I've always understood about the Sabbath day. Most people don't work like I do. When it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 hour after lunch, and you've already put in 8 hours, and you're just getting started, like 16 hours a day. When you work 16 hours a day, you don't wake up on the Sabbath day and think, I want to do some work. I'm about to die to do something. What can I do today? No, it's a day of rest. You don't do any work. It's a day to connect with your God, with the God of the Bible. Every Sabbath day, you get a chance to prove to the world that you're a real Christian. In our business, we shut down our business. Our workers don't do any work for us. We don't allow them to do anything. We don't allow them to make us any money on the Sabbath day. We shut our business down.